All right, I'm gonna make a video about false teachers, and uh, I'm gonna make them. I'm gonna keep making them because all they do, they get up there and they'll talk about the word, and then they just make jokes and about chastisement, and they make jokes about. They just get up there with their personality and entertain. I mean, they use the word, but then they just get up there, and it's entertainment. It's all it is. They're half preachers and half comics. I have a lot of humor, but I don't have a humor when I don't use humor when I teach the word. Uh, but they entertain, and when I was in these circle of churches, it's like we talk about these big preachers almost like they're our big movie stars and rock stars and athletes, you know, and they'll talk about them like that, in the same kind of spirit. Boy, I love to hear so and so preach. Boy, I love to hear them. I love to. You hear that? You got their latest book. You go to their conference. You go this. You do that. It's pathetic. It's entertainment, folks. They're up on a stage. You got the audience and you got the stage and big sound systems, and it's entertainment. That's what it is. And there's no growth. They're not growing Christians. They're not even preaching the right gospel. And it's sad, man. People go to these conferences and they don't do nothing for them. I went to them, got all emotional, and there's no power. There's no real, and they're not training up people in the ministry at all. Most of the Christians, they just go out to eat. After the service, just go feed the flesh and get mad at somebody for they just get right in the flesh and treat the servers like crap, murmur and complain. You see them on their job. These are leaders. I'm talking about leaders. Murmur. They have no fruit, and yeah, they're in the ministry and they think they deserve money. Yeah, they think because they're preaching the word, and then they'll take up big offerings for the preachers that come in, and they just go to the next town or the next conference and make a lot of money. And the people, the Bible says they heap these people up for themselves to be entertained. You know, the church is a mess, folks. When Paul said, when you have a meeting, it's what he said. He said, let one have a word, let one have a teaching, let one have a revelation, let one have a tongue, and let one have an interpretation. Pastors are not even biblical. It's not even biblical to have a pastor to stand up there and everybody, oh, the pastor, oh, the pastor, oh, the pastor. We love our pastor. We love our pastor. It's not even New Testament, folks. The word pastor is not even in the New Testament one time. You got the fivefold. Yeah, you should have bishops over a church, not a pastor. You should have apostles over the church, and they shouldn't even be there much. They just go check up on things, like Paul did. You know, but the church is it's all entertainment. It's a business set up like a business set up to entertain. That's what it is. You know, it came from England. To have a stage and an audience and all that came. Most churches that have power overseas, they're just small churches, and they're not set up like it is over here in America. But I'm going to keep saying it because I'm going to learn more about it and expose. We're going to expose these people. That's what we're going to do. And Jesus is building a church. He's building the church. I just let him do it. Just I'm going to keep making these videos. No, I'm sick of somebody using their personality, making jokes, and up there like it's entertainment. It's what it is. You might as well be a comic. Might as well just be a comedian. Got people going to hell, and you couldn't cast a devil out of a wet paper bag. These pastors. But anyway, yeah, training up us to do them. Yeah, that's biblical. But what is your flock doing? And you know, then you're really not going by the word when you have meetings. They're not going by the word. I just told you what Paul said how to have a meeting. But anyway, that's enough on that. I'm gonna keep doing it, and Jesus said, many, many will come in my name. Many, not a few, preaching another gospel, another Jesus. You see how many lives are truly being changed in these churches. The flock's not even being changed, for one thing.